Hey everybody, I just wanted to share some quick thoughts that I had regarding the shooting at Sutherland Springs. A little close to home, you might say. Now, last year I taught Awana's Wednesday night Bible study for school age children, and the most memorized and easily recalled verse that children committed to memory was Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, which is short, it's sweet, and very true. But there's another half of that verse that really never gets mentioned, which is that while practicing Christians pray and attend church and are committed to fellowship and committed to the Word of God, yes, they still fall short of the glory of God, but as long as you're reaching for the glory of God, you're rising above your worser instincts. And one of my favorite authors, Mark Stein, touches on that beautifully today. The best quote of his piece: "A republic requires virtue, and the decline of virtue is accompanied necessarily by the decline of the concept of evil. A more useful conversation would be on what it takes to remove the most basic societal inhibition, including the instinctive revulsion that would prevent most of us from taking the lives of strangers, including in this case 18-month-old babies." Now, hearkening back to Romans 3:23, yes, we're reaching for the glory of God, we're going to fall short, but at the same time, we might not reach that impossible ceiling, but our floor rises as we try and reach and get closer to God through prayer, through study, through worship, through fellowship. And when I see the worst behaviors of people on display, I just have to wonder, what are people's floors? Did they ever ask themselves this? Did they ever say to themselves, I don't ever care how bad things are, I ain't ever going to fill in the blank, whether that's take welfare, shoot somebody, steal, abandon my family. And that's the biggest casualty of the culture wars, that people's floors just keep falling more and more and more as they fall further and further away from God. 50 years ago, it was considered anathema to rely solely for a working age man to not even be looking for work and to rely solely on others out of sheer pity. And now I think the statistics are close to 20% of working age males fit that category, which is scary. And it's not just males, it's throughout the rest of society. Like I say, some other behaviors. I remember my grandfather living well into his 90s, a World War II veteran, and you wouldn't have caught that man dead riding around Walmart in a slow cart. And now they are ubiquitous. You can't go to Walmart without seeing 3 or 4 people scooting around in their little slow carts, though they seem to be able-bodied, and they certainly aren't in their 90s. They may be in their 60s, but they are of walking age. And these examples, I could go into more, but it will just depress me further. So that's my quick word on it. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.